Hello, today is Thursday, January 9th, 2020, and welcome to HTV News. I'm Lila Castro.
And I'm Vivian Garcia, and here's what's going on at HHS. Hoover High School is offering free tutoring for students on Mondays and Wednesdays. The sessions are conducted for students needing assistance with math and language arts. Sessions will begin in the Media Center on Mondays and Wednesdays from 2:45 to 4 p.m. If students would like to ride the bus home after tutoring, permission forms must be filled out and returned at least one day before the tutoring session. Forms are located in the Media Center, the main office, guidance, and student services.
If you are attending or competing at the state competition for theater at the end of January, the due date for your payment and paperwork is Friday. You must stop by to get the paperwork by this Thursday. The papers will be outside room 1113. Make sure you take the file folder with your name and return all the paperwork that is in the folder. The spring season for our esports teams is beginning soon. Wish our teams the best of luck as they move on to their next season.
For theater students and those wanting to audition for the spring play and children's show, there's an important announcement and form to fill out in the HHS Theater Canvas page for auditions next week. Fill it out immediately. If you are not currently a member of the theater page, stop by and see or email Mrs. Nelson or Miss Dietrich, and we will happily add you. Please realize that next week will be auditions for our play Burning Bluebeard and for our children's show Billy Wonka Jr.
Now over to Jonathan and Cameron for our sports updates.
Congratulations to the boys bowling team for their first place finish in the holiday tournament last week. After winning the conference before the holidays and now securing another title, sectional competition should be fun next Saturday. Good luck to both our boys and girls at next week's competition.
On Friday night, your Hobart Brickies squared off with the Crown Point Bulldogs in wrestling. Hobart is 11-2 on the season and is still undefeated in NCC action at 3-0. Griff comes to Hobart this Thursday when we will be inducting 3 state champions into the Hobart Athletes Hall of Fame. Eric Galka, Brennan Cosgrove, and Frankie Porras will all be back for the ceremony honoring their outstanding achievements during their time at HHS. Don't miss it. With the Lady Brickies enjoying a little R&R after the new year, the only action on this hardwood this week was a Saturday afternoon tilt between our boys and the Valparaiso Vikings. The Brickies played hard and never quit, but couldn't get much going on offense and lost a tough one of 59-35.
On Saturday morning, the Brickies swimmers and divers hosted the 18th annual Winterfest Invitational. Five area schools came to the friendly city to splash around and compete. Our girls placed first in 7 of the 12 events. And now back to you, Leela.
Seniors, this is what you've been waiting for. We have been creating career newsletters that have temporary and part-time jobs for high school students. There are many companies in Northwest Indiana that have full-time jobs for students once they've graduated high school. We know that planning your future is very important to you, so together with the guidance department, we have composed a list of career-type jobs that we think you might be interested in. Many of them only require a high school diploma and pay way over minimum wage. The goal is to bring awareness to the many career opportunities available in our state. Our very own Jasmine Alvarez went out and took a look at the HHS Amygdala Reset Center.
Hello HHS, I'm Jasmine Alvarez, and right now we are in the Amygdala Reset Center, aka the ARC. This room will be open Monday to help students de-stress for finals and just have a little time to chill. In the ARC, you could find many things like stress relievers, a coloring station, origami station, an exercise station which has a trampoline and a yoga ball, a music station, you can play a little bit of drums and tambourine. We have reading stations if you like to relax like that. We also have kinetic sand, puzzles, cold water, and Monday that week of finals we will be having that dog you've seen in the video as well as other emotional support dogs. What is the Amygdala Reset Center?
It's a place where students can come and relieve stress with the many different things that we have down here. Students may not know this, but the amygdala is a part of your brain that fires off emotions. It's in the very middle of your brain.
In HHS, this is the ARC room. I'm Jasmine Alvarez, and back to you in the studio.
Thank you, Jasmine. Now over to Madison for what's happening on the internet.
Hello everyone, I'm your host Madison Santillan, and here's what's currently happening on the internet. This Oregon teen was reunited with her long-lost cat while volunteering at an animal shelter. Her cat Spunky had run away 3 years ago when her family was on vacation. She told news reporters this: "I was like, is this my cat? It literally looks so much like Spunky." Talk about Christmas miracles. Staying on the topic of animals, Zach the chonky 30-pound cat has finally been adopted from the Michigan Humane Society. He is now being put on a strict diet to help in his weight loss. The organization asked the public to help donate to Zach, who they call an absolute unit of a cat, along on his weight loss journey. On another note, concept art for the sequel of the once highest grossing movie in the world has been released. You guessed it, it's Avatar 2. The second movie was supposed to come out in 2014 until the director James Cameron decided to take more time to work on it. Now, the first of 4 sequels is meant to release on December 18, 2021. Joaquin Phoenix won the Best Motion Picture Award for his performance in Joker and gave a bizarre acceptance speech. The movie also won the award for the Best Score. If you haven't seen the movie yet, what are you doing? Go watch it right now. Finally, we have talk that Mars 2020 landing site could be a good spot for fossil finding. The future landing site for the Mars rover is home to hydrated silica, which is good for preserving signs of life. There are high hopes that there may be fossils in that area. Once the rover lands, it will begin the search. Let's hope this rover won't end up like the Curiosity rover. And maybe, just maybe, it can even bring the Curiosity rover back. Well, viewers, that's all the internet news I have for you today. Back to you, Leela and Vivian.
An important safety tip: please use the sidewalks on the north side of 10th Street. This means you should safely cross 10th Street to get to the sidewalk. When you must be on the non-sidewalk side of 10th, be sure to use the bike lane and watch for traffic. Community members are concerned and want to keep you safe, as do we. That's it for this edition of HTV News. Make sure to like and subscribe to the Howard High School radio and TV channel. Remember, only the best for HHS, and have a fantastic day, everyone.